Hey, everything good?
Yeah, I got fucking disconnected, but yeah, go ahead.
It's all good.
Yeah, yeah,
I think I
everything's
can
good
hear
now.
you now.
Yeah.
1 second. You're really grainy. Maybe it'll even out.
And like before, you were really grainy, and now you're very clear. Like in
Oh,
this new video.
yeah, I can. You're all pixelated, and the voice sounds like it's a robot. I can
Ah,
kind of hear what you're saying, though.
for fuck's sake. Let me, let me hang up. Let me call you right back. This is strange.
Okay, cool. That sounds better. I can hear background noise.
Yeah, can you hear me better?
Yeah, there we go. This is good.
Yeah. So yeah, what were we talking about? The length of the videos?
Yeah, length of the video. So what I did is I just went to my YouTube analytics page, and I'm looking at my top 10 videos sorted by estimated revenue, and now I'm just going to tell you how long they are from. So
Hmm.
the first one is 10 minutes, and this is the video that has earned a quarter of my revenue.
Hmm.
Um, After that, 20 minutes. After that, 12, 6, 56. That's the longest video I've ever done. That's a
Hmm.
video where I just go through my entire posting process, starting from scratch, how I get items
Oh,
from Walmart
nice.
to.
I have to watch. Actually, I'll watch that video. I have never watched that one. That video of yours.
Here, I'll send it to you. It's not, for some reason, I didn't add it. I have like a playlist of my bulk theory episodes, and for some reason, I didn't add it to that playlist. I just published it separately, which is probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'll send you the link. All right, cool. Then after that, let's see. Doo-ba-doo.
So what is
Um,
your? Let me ask you something. So what is your goal with this? Like, is it that you okay? Yeah, you drop shipping, you make a couple grand a month, and you want to get into YouTube, so you share your drops. Like, what is it? What is it? What is the point?
well, I've always wanted to do YouTube work,
Hmm.
because it gives you regular experience, kind of communicating and talking to people, and it helps you develop a community. And once you have that community developed, then
Hmm.
any project or product that you make, you have kind of a starting point, right?
Right. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
and so, but I've always wanted to do YouTube work about like the things I've gone through in my life, so that so in my head, like once video exists of you having conversations and kind of talking about stuff that other people find interesting,
Hmm.
then even if I die, then people still get something out of things that I learned. So it's a way to kind of immortalize yourself in a sense.
I never even thought about it
Uh,
like that, but that's
yeah, no,
interesting.
I find it very fulfilling, because then I know that, like, but prior to this, if I died, I mean that I'd talk to people and influence people in my personal life. There's a lot of information in my head that would have just expired and not benefited anybody. So I'm trying to do this series as a way to just get everything out there. And
Mm.
also my goal is to I want to be able to quit my Starbucks job and then just be able to travel and go wherever and earn money from a laptop. So what I'm working on is you need to develop three branches of income. You can't rely on any one thing really, unless you've made buttloads of money from it. But
Right.
in my case, I just definitely haven't. Um, so I know that one of those branches is drop shipping, and one is YouTube. I think because if I have to think about it, like the YouTube thing is still very very new, and I've
Right.
earned more money from YouTube in its second month than I did in drop shipping in its second month. So I have to think about,
Mm.
where might YouTube be a year from now or 2 years from now. Because I think I
Okay.
think
Okay. That's
once
interesting.
you develop a kind of a following and a community, you can really like make a career out of being a YouTube partner.
Right.
Um, so it's and it's also cool because I think the trick is you find something that you enjoy and you're passionate about, and then you just do videos about it. And it's not even so much about the content, it's about people getting to know you as a person and motivating them and keeping them involved. That you kind of develop a relationship with the
Right.
people
Right.
who follow you.
Yeah. That's it. That's funny because like sometimes like I could make a joke about something that I made in a previous video and people will
Yeah.
respond to it, right? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's crazy. They actually listen. It's,
I think that's fucking amazing. That part of
yeah.
it, I think, like there was some girl who like I completely cursed out in a video, and then like for like a week, people were commented on bringing this girl back up. I can't remember her name, but it was like someone who commented on a video saying like she makes all this money drop shipping, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact context, but I think it was interesting to see people hold on to that and keep going, and it's just like that's fucking cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it really, like, I think in a sense, at least for me in my personal life, if I'm the only one who is involved, it's hard for me to get motivated and to kind of stay on top of things and
Right,
keep moving.
right.
But if I know that other people are involved and they have some kind of expectation,
Yeah,
then
like
it
you're
keeps me
dependent on someone
motivated,
else.
and I keep going.
That's exactly
Um,
how, so that's it. Okay, so part of the reason I told you about Grind Camp, right? This free thing that I'm having where people apply.
you mentioned it. I don't know anything about it though. It sounds really interesting.
I'll
Though.
send you the video. So basically, I rent two. For the month that we're doing it, I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 times a year. So for the month
Uh-huh.
that we're doing it, I'm renting 2 villas on the beach, like 3-story, 4 bedrooms each. Like I'm spending like 7 grand for that month to rent these two fucking
Yeah.
villas, right? And like allowing people to apply for free, and then choosing the best people from the application process to come.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
So it's 100% for free, right? And then when I started to do it, people are like, "Why are you doing this? Where's the trick?" I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
for me personally, it's interesting."
Well, they don't know you, obviously.
Right, exactly. So, so for me personally, just working around people better than me challenges me to be better, right? And like
Yeah.
I had an experience last year in this thing called Wi-Fi Tribe, where I was part of Wi-Fi Tribe, and they charge like $1,200, $1,500 to go to it, right? But then I was like, and I only met 2 people or 2 or 3 people that actually changed my life and gave me drive to work more, right? So
Yeah.
my thing was like, fuck, if I do this thing and choose the best people to fit, then I'll be motivated even more. And what is so
Yeah.
crazy is we got almost 600 applicants, dude.
Nice.
And it's
That's
like,
awesome.
and people bought their tickets and all that shit already. So when I told you
Yeah.
you could come to Nicaragua, it's because in July I have this one of the houses I have all the time, and I just rented the one next door. So
Yeah.
for July, it'll be full. But anytime before or after, like that house is
Interesting.
open to
Oh,
people.
I would absolutely love to, man. Definitely.
That shit is
So
open for
I
people
just
who
have
want
to
to come
cover
and work.
plane ticket and then like food and crap while I'm there, right?
Yeah, food and shit is $10 a day, dude. Like Nicaragua's
Yeah.
cheap as hell.
Yeah.
So anyway, but coming back to what you were saying about like when other people are involved, that's part of the reason why I did Grind Camp, and I have that same feeling when I post videos, right? Like I'll go like 4 days up, post some video, and then I get an email like, "Where the fuck are your videos?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. It's like people give a fuck. Like they're listening. It's so weird.
That is
And
really
my
insane,
favorite,
dude.
my favorite analytic is looking at the amount of minutes or hours per day that people spend watching videos on your account.
Right.
Because like it doesn't take very long at all to get to a point where on average every minute of a day
Someone is watching you,
like
right?
somebody's watching a video. Yeah, exactly. Like right now mine varies from between like 24 and 48 hours a day. Yours
Yeah.
is probably like double or triple that because your channel's bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's so crazy to me that on average every minute of every day someone's listening to us fucking blabber on about shit. Like it's crazy,
Dude,
isn't it?
what fucks me up even more than that is when I notice you could see
Oh,
where
one second,
people.
Mike.
Yeah.
Say it again, sorry.
Yeah, what
When you notice?
What fucks me up more than that is first I was like, you could see what devices people watch your thing on, right? And then for 1 month, 20% of my viewers looked at my videos on a television, right? So it's like,
Oh wait, a television? I think that means they must be casting it.
no,
How else would they?
because with smart TVs, when you
Oh, a smart television.
Yeah,
Whoa,
because-
20%.
exactly. So I was like, what the
Wow.
fuck? Like 20% have my ghetto ass cursing in their living room or bedroom or whatever. And like, I think that shit fucks with me a lot. Like, I can't believe, you know what I mean? So when I know a lot of people are like, they want thousands and thousands of subscribers and shit, but those little things fuck with me, dude. The fact that
Yeah.
people
And the active people, because there's some people who, like, I'm sure you have this as well, where there's particular individuals who will comment on a fairly regular basis,
right.
And it makes it so easy to make content because you just fucking answer their questions, and then people follow. People will kind of follow a series for a couple weeks maybe, and then they go on and do other things in their life, and then new people follow them, and then
Right.
later on that person comes back. So you don't even really need new content.
No.
You just need to enough time to pass before you talk about the same things, in a new way or
Right.
something.
And I answer, like, when I get emails, I answer a lot of emails via video and send them.
No,
And
that's the best.
and like respond to the email with a link to the video,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, that's
upload it,
smart.
right? So all of that stuff I think is interesting because like this is not me personally, I am tired of like all these internet gurus like making shit up and like crafting words in a specific way to get a reaction. That's just me personally. Like I've spent a lot of money trying to learn to make money online. So I've like part of my thing is I just don't want to be those idiots, right? Like some people like fuck his name is Tai Lopez, right?
Tai Lopez, yeah. There's like 4 or 5 of those kind of big wigs. It all starts off the same way. It's an ad, and then you see a mansion or some fucking nice car. Like, you spent like $100. You know how many people's lives you could fucking change with that car? Like $100 grand.
That
shit.
too, but also those people aren't honest about the work it took to get that fucking car. Like Tai Lopez is 40 years old. He in his video he wasn't like, look at me, I've been working for 20 fucking years and I just bought a Lamborghini, right? Like, like, so like people even have like this weird. It's just fucked. Like I just don't like, and that's another reason why I want to do Grind Camp. Some of the people come into Grind Camp make their money that way, right? Like I have someone, I have a girl from Panama. She doesn't make her money that way, but I have a girl from Panama who has like 60,000 YouTube followers, and there's a dude from there's a dude from the States who's a close friend of mine. He has multiple YouTube channels, and one of them has 166,000 viewers.
Hey,
right?
he's gotten the platinum. Do you know about the
the
award?
fucking
I want that freaking silver one. I'm 1% of my way there. 1% But I want that. I've never wanted a trophy so badly in my life before. Like, you got to understand, the last time I got a trophy was when I was a kid and I was playing soccer, and it was a just for trying trophy. Then the next year they stopped giving out those just for trying trophies, and I never fucking played soccer again. So I was like, no, I want my trophy. You're not giving me. I don't care if I didn't win. Like, oh man, it's been a while.
Right, and I'm trying to get him to bring that shit to Nicaragua, but yeah. So one of the reasons I'm having Grind Camp is to have those conversations and record it and put it on the internet, right? Because it's not like you can't, like, I live in Nicaragua. I've lived in Nicaragua a long time. I've traveled, live all over the world. I could fucking go make videos in like on the beach in that fucking house. Oh, remember you commented that I changed the setup or whatever? Right, that's the house. That's the house. That's one of the 2 houses we have in Grand Camp at. So I took like some of my employees down there for like 2 days to work from there. But yeah, I could do that shit, but I just find that shit sucks. Right, like
you got to do stuff that you're really interested in and you enjoy and you're excited about, because it's just fucking boring to do other stuff.
Yeah, like really, I'm not excited to buy. I'm 34 in my 20s, 24, 25, 26. I had 3 cars and I was doing all that bullshit, and then after a while I just like that shit doesn't matter. Like you know what I mean?
It's all about people.
Yeah, so I enjoy that shit.
People, that's what life's about. Like my dad died. I've been sick myself. My mom had cancer, and like when you lose people close to you to death, it shows you that like we don't have much fucking time here. It's all about the people you spend your time with and the quality of the interactions you have with people. That's really, what it boils down to, in my opinion. No matter what you do, like you got to find people who also do what you do, and that's how you really improve. It's about who you surround yourself with, not so much like just pushing yourself. I mean, obviously that's good, but
but you should fucking look up tickets to Nicaragua, like seriously, at any point.
I would definitely when's the next opening for that?
Well, okay, so what I didn't publish, so Grind Camp is July, so it's 2 houses. There are like 16 people coming, or 15, but the house that I always have open could hold 6 people, right? And that shit, I'm inviting people anytime. Like,
Okay.
if you want to come to Nicaragua and work and live on the beach, there's a house open, right? I didn't say that
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
I'm gonna, when we pick up all the guys and we have the first video at Grind Camp, I'm gonna like announce that shit. But I guess whoever watches video on YouTube will get the information also, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to, because I haven't left my day job yet. So what I'd probably do is take off like 2 weeks probably.
where are you again?
And I'm in Reston, Virginia. It's like right next to Washington D.C.
Right. So Spirit flies from Baltimore, no, or DC? Like I know Spirit.
I'm
Yeah?
not sure. I could easily get to Baltimore though. It's
Right.
close.
So Spirit flies from Baltimore. I think I went to college in Baltimore. That's the only reason I know that. And
Yeah.
Spirit flies to Nicaragua, and I know like I bought a ticket for my aunt from Miami to Nicaragua round trip for like 150.
Damn,
You know what
that's
I mean?
like
So
going to
it's-
Florida.
Right. So it's not even like even if you want to get here, it's not even like you'll spend a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like $1,000 or anything. Going fucking over the Atlantic costs $1,000
Yeah.
usually. Doesn't really matter where you go.
So yeah, so if you make it down here, I'll fucking pick your ass up in the airport, and you could work from the beach for a while. Like even if you just come for the weekend, right? Like if you take
Yeah.
2-3 days off,
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, I only work my day job 2 days a week, so
right. You could take. You could, you could,
I wouldn't have to take any time off to have 5 days off.
Right. So you could come down for a week, and I think it'll be sick that we just like.
Yeah, no, that would be for me a very good opportunity. I'm absolutely honored. I would love to.
Yeah. So just check your flights, and anytime you could come, just let me know.
Okay, cool.
And we'll
I'll do that
shit.
definitely.
And we'll do a couple of videos not on Skype.
Yeah.
So how? Okay, we talked a lot of shit, but let me just ask you: how is the? I don't get to follow a lot of your videos, but how is the drop shipping going? Like, are you changing up some stuff? Like, how do you feel about paying fucking eBay $7,000 a month?
Yeah,
Like,
that number's gone down. Basically, I still pay a similar amount of money, but it's much less it's like 1.5 grand less in insertion fees now, so I'm
Okay.
more profitable. Because what I've done really is I posted a fuckload of listings just specifically to learn about it, right? Because I was like, all right, I'm just going to raw post these, see what happens. That's going to get me experience with sales. And the thing that I've really learned with bulk is that it gets you experience about what sells and processing things just so much faster than with optimization. I think with optimization, a lot of it is a guessing game. You're not really like, because you need to like kind of be like, all right, is this a product that's worth putting my time into? Whereas with bulk, my response to a lot of people's like, I don't respond to questions about my products unless it's there's a mistake in the listing. And most of the time, the best response for me is to actually just delete the listing, because I only spent like 1.5 seconds creating it, right? So if I have to spend 20 seconds upgrading it, I've already,
you
I
could
might
have
as well
listed
just
20.
delete it in some situations. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so what had happened first is that I posted all these items and I didn't do any kind of filtering whatsoever. So I just basically scanned Walmart's inventory and loaded items up to eBay. And now I've learned, there's points where now what I do is I make a really, really, really long list. And each list is a URL for a Walmart item. And so what I can do with that list is I now know what keywords are associated with items that caused me problems from when I posted them in the past. And so now when I post things, I just go through all the items that cause me problems and eliminate those. So like anything with variations, multiple sizes, or like certain brands that are, Vero, all that kind of stuff. And so what I'm trying to figure out now is I've actually stopped posting items now, because I want to learn more about like, okay, once you've posted a bunch of items, how long is it before you pretty much stop getting sales from those items,
Right,
and if you're constantly adding new items to that, it's hard to tell. So my going thing, I'm not sure if this is what I'm going to follow at the moment, but I've posted all these items at the beginning of this year, and now it's not the slowest time of the year, but the busiest time is the last quarter, right?
Right.
So I need to kind of be prepared for the fact that I have 60,000 items in the Christmas season.
Wait,
I'm gonna have
what?
to deal with them. 60,000? What?
What the fuck? I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, dude, it was 90,000 before. It's crazy, right? But
Fuck.
it's the thing is with bulk, it's completely different than optimization.
Yeah. I know.
Like sell through rate. Like my sell through rate is it's like 0.0 something. It's so it's insignificant and puny, and to a lot of people, it's kind of in my best interest because they look at that and they're like, oh, there's no way you're making any money. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? They're so dismissive, and like that's what I've kind of realized with YouTube. Like, I don't like it when people they need to see that you're earning money in order to kind of see if they can learn from you. When the reality is you got to expose yourself to as much fucking shit as possible,
Right.
and then just go with what you're interested in.
No, but in the defense of like I have that shit too, right? I remember when I
Yeah.
first started to make videos, people were like, we want to see your car and your house, and I was like, fuck you. But
Yeah.
like, but like in it, like I know that like because we're in a space where a lot of people make money from teaching people, I think that even people who watch our channels are like, they already want to like cut off, okay, is this guy full of shit? So they don't
Yeah.
even take time to understand that we're not making money from teaching people how to do shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like I
Or at
literally,
least not much. We're making money off the YouTube ad, which is funny because
Right.
we post dropshipping videos. So if we're like particularly charismatic, or we get somebody like say that somebody's just brand new into dropshipping and they come across one of our channels and they get really gung ho, and then they watch a couple of them, they're really adrenaline's pumping, and then they see one of fucking Tai Lopez's ads. Like we get paid, and Tai Lopez ends up getting some kind of support. From like it's like I don't really know if I want to help him out, but it's just kind of funny how the system works. you know?
yeah, because like we're trying to be noble and I'm fucking talking bad about Tai Lopez and this motherfucker's running ads on my channel.
Yeah, right. Like it's very likely that somebody's gonna watch this video and it's gonna start off with that. Or like with the one thing I get is the Oberlo ads. I see those all the time.
Oh my god. And they actually reached out to me to be an affiliate, right? But
Yeah.
like, and there's another guy, I can't remember his name. I tried to buy his YouTube channel. He has like 10,000 subscribers at the time. He might have more now. He might have like 12 or 13. And he does reviews on like Oberlo and all these bullshit.
Yeah.
And I get that he's doing it to make money, right? So he'll do a review and get people to sign up. But I can't just do a review on Oberlo and pretend like you're gonna make money. Like I just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like I know I'm not gonna say his name because I've spoken to him personally, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of his reviews are just not honest, right? Like he didn't use Oberlo enough to know if it works or not,
Yeah.
and I can't do that. Like
This has a pretty UI.
yeah, exactly. Like I can't do that. Like right now I'm doing Ecom Dudes training.
Yeah.
I'm posting reviews on that. But
Yeah, so you're going through a whole bunch of different services and trying them all
yeah, so
out,
I'm
right?
gonna try them out, and
That's really smart, dude.
but I
that's really
can't.
smart.
But I also can't just like go use the shit that people make. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I have people every day emailing me to become an affiliate, and I'll be like, I prefer to pay for your shit and actually do the review than
Yeah.
like become an affiliate just because you're trying to give me 50%.
And then
right?
it's also, even if you're not like trying to kiss ass, the fact that they've given you money already, it kind of like, there was a period of time where I had a free Hydrolister account.
right.
And so that's like $80 a month, and at the time that was a big deal. But I didn't do a video asking for that. I did a video, and then like 4 months later, they were like, hey, we saw your video, here's a free account.
Right.
So that was kind of cool. That actually has since stopped, so. Yeah, they like upgraded to Hydra 2.0, I think. And like I could message the guy because he was real nice about it and everything. But I got it for free for like 6 months. That's a lot of money. And
Yeah.
I'm at a point now where I don't really like. I want it. Hydra's really like it's a base of my business.
Right,
So
right.
I want to support that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's not. I even tried. I think so. There's this thing called Infini, and like DS
Yeah.
Jump.
Yeah, it's
I
per
don't.
listing. It costs per listing.
I don't know if they
I looked at the
blocked
price for me, and it would be like $5,000 a month. Like,
I tried to sign up, and it just didn't work. Like,
yeah.
I literally tried to sign up. Like, I'm recording myself signing up, and that
It's
shit just
not working.
didn't work.
That's funny.
So yeah. So is it we're talking for a minute, but did you want to talk about anything particular, or you just wanted to like catch up. I don't remember what we talked about last time.
Yeah, I'm honestly we this is only the second time we've talked. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So in my head, we do a couple of these where we get to know each other a little bit, and then we set something up where we're like, all right, now we'll do a video with a specific purpose. You know what I mean? It's like,
Okay.
we're gonna talk now about this and
Right,
that kind of thing.
right,
You
right.
know?
Yeah, and I
But,
actually like the response that people had to the first video because I've got private messages like, I can't believe you talked to Jack. That's so cool. Y'all are so different. And I think
yeah,
people think I'm lying when I say I'll talk to anyone. Like, it's not
yeah.
like
But you can, I mean, even if you are like incredibly experienced in something, there is always something that you can learn from other people. I think,
exactly.
yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. They're like, they think that once you're like more experienced than someone else, then it's like disrespectful for them to think that, or for, it's weird, you know what I mean? Like, you can learn so much if you just keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and that's another big. Okay, so something simple. One of the reasons I'm having grind camp, right, is because of that. Because like last year when I was posting videos and I went to this Wi-Fi tribe, we had this thing called Wi-Fi tribe. There
Yeah,
was like a web photographer, right? And like I never made thumbnails for my videos just because like I thought it was really difficult to edit images. I just had this
yeah, yeah,
mind block that like this shit is too hard. Fuck it, I don't have the time for that shit. But then
yeah.
it
Well,
took
once you get the hang of it, it's just like
right.
seconds, basically,
So
30, 40 seconds.
it took me all of like 5 minutes to look at this dude named Aaron, who's like this white dude from Waco, Texas, right? And we're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
friends. He's actually coming back in July. But it took me like 5 minutes to look at him edit images. I was like, so I haven't been uploaded images because I was afraid of that shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I
See,
like
that moment you just talked about, I think is why so many people have trouble with dropshipping, because they think that they know that something's going to be hard or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's just not. The reality is, you know, maybe one of your fears will come true, but if it does, it's going to be for some fucking other reason than what you thought. You know, it's
Exactly.
so you really just got to throw yourself at it and keep going, you know, and keep moving.
Yeah, so it's that. It's like I could learn from anyone who successfully accomplished anything, even in dropshipping. Let's say I'm making 10 grand a month, and there's someone making 1,000, and $200 from that 1,000 is a different method. I want to fucking know, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Do you follow Jonathan Lean's channel?
no, do I? He's a Asian guy,
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
he sells mostly
his
like
thing
Home
is that he
Depot
has a
stuff,
really high profit margin. He doesn't
Yeah.
get a whole lot of sales, but he's very, very. Out of all the dropshippers whose numbers I've looked at, he's the most profitable.
Yeah, and he sells a lot of items from Home Depot. If I
Yeah, yeah.
remember
He's
correctly.
originally a David Booth student,
Yeah,
same as me.
right. So I fucking tried. I reached out to him too, and like I know my personality could be a bit like what the fuck, you know what I mean?
It's just the fucking judgmental people. Like they're gonna have problems with anybody. You're jolly. You're easy to talk to.
Yeah.
You're like cheerful. Like
Like I'm
that.
not trying to curse anybody
People
out.
should
Like,
be able to. See that.
but I guess I reached out to him when he first started the channel to try to do something, and
Yeah.
he was just like, I can't remember the message, but we supposed to catch up. This was like 3 months ago, so we supposed to like talk again. I think he said like he didn't do enough videos yet or something like that. It wasn't anything negative, right? But like
Yeah.
I literally like sometimes I go in the group on Facebook and just post like anybody want a Skype call because
Yeah.
like
Call me now.
yeah right, because we could fucking figure some shit out.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Jack, I need to run. It's like 1:20, and we've been talking for like, I have to upload 2 videos. I'm going to upload the video that I recorded before the shit got disconnected, and then this video. I'll
Sweet.
upload them
Sounds
today.
good.
But 2 things. Let me know when next you want to talk again, and maybe we could talk about like something specific.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
also,
we'll see. I mean, see what people say to this video. You know what I mean?
yeah, true.
I mean,
And then
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah,
look
yeah.
at the tickets. Look at the tickets to Nicaragua, and
yeah, for sure, man. That really sounds like when it comes to, like I said, it's all about surrounding yourself with people who are related. At the moment, I don't know anyone in my personal life who also drop ships.
Right.
So me being able to be around you and other people, that would be hugely beneficial for me.
yeah, and you
So
can
that's
meet.
definitely something.
I have
that's in my best
employees that
interest.
list every day, and so it'll be interesting for you to like see how we work and just talk about shit, right?
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
Just so let me know. I mean, as I said, the invitation open. The house is fucking there. I'll pick you up from the airport. Like it's whatever,
Cool.
right? All right,
All right.
cool.
Awesome.
All right,
It
Jack.
was great chatting with you again,
Yeah,
man.
you too.
We'll be in touch.
All right, for sure. Later.
Bye.